happens to be in the middle. He happens to be a good subject. He also happens not to think he's hypnotized. So I'll do a couple things here, show you a little bit of what I call the difference between your conscious and your subconscious mind. Will, honestly, are you hypnotized? Please be honest.
Maybe a little.
Maybe a little. Okay. So, but you still feel totally in control, right?
Yeah.
Good news. Remember I had you look at that spot before?
Yeah.
So you could like resist going back into hypnosis if you wanted to, right?
Sure.
Good. So here's, I want you to stay awake for 10 seconds, and what I want you to do is nod your head when you want the clock to start. I want you to see if you can stay awake for 10 seconds after you nod your head. Beautiful. Sorry, we call Will in the business, as I said, flopper. Well, maybe Will is not properly motivated, okay? You guys are into, generation of income and stuff. What do you think motivates a producer? Anyway, money. Everybody says money motivates producers. Talk to most sales managers and they'll tell you, no, it doesn't. If money was this great motivator, you'd all be out there qualifying for MDRT, going to council, doing all kinds of great things, making all kinds of... Obviously, there's something more than money that motivates most people. Please don't get me wrong. I have met a few people, I'm going to guess 2%, purely motivated by money. But they are the exception rather than the rule. Most people are motivated by other things, like satisfaction with the job, helping people, the fact that they know that they're out there doing positive things, helping people plan for their future. That recognition sometimes motivates people. But since everybody thinks money motivates people, let's do a little test. Chance to earn some money?
Sure.
I'll give you a shot at earning $100. Fair enough?
Sure.
All you got to do is stay awake for 10 seconds. Same deal as before. You pick that spot, you take as long as you need, do whatever it is you need to do, you nod your head. If you can stay awake for 10 seconds, I'll give you $100, but I need to see a nice clear head nod knowing when the 10 seconds starts. Good news. 3, 2, 1, sleep away. And he wanted it too. There you go. And if I had to gauge, I'd say he's perhaps a little bit more motivated than most people are. But believe it or not, there was a lesson here. And the lesson was, clearly you saw Will was consciously wanting the money. I mean, it was I was wanting money. At the same time, Will had a little battle going on in his subconscious mind. At the same time, his subconscious mind was responding to a suggestion. Battle between the conscious and the subconscious mind. Which part did you just see win out? It's his subconscious. An overeater who looks at a second piece of cake and says, I'm not going to eat it, it's empty calories, I will not eat that cake. At the same time, they're subconsciously telling themselves, you always eat 2 pieces of cake. Who tends to win that battle? It's so sad for some smokers. They'll get up after 20 years of reinforcing a suggestion, they'll get up and say, I don't want to smoke anymore, I don't like it, it's unhealthy, none of my friends smoke, I really want to quit. Meanwhile, in the back of their head, they're saying, you're a smoker. They have this horrible battle going on, most of them until they somehow are able to change that image in the back of their mind. The battle between a conscious and... You were beautiful, by the way. Thank you so much. I didn't mean to put you under such stress doing it. But boy, you sure did want that money. But you're not hypnotized at all, right? Beautiful. Stuck like super glue. Eyes open, count of 5, hands still stuck. Under your arm, up, eyes wide open. Now, Will, again, I'm going to ask you to do a little test for me. Would you raise your right arm for me? Straight up in the air, beautiful. Would you try to raise your left arm and see what happens? Here, I'm going to give you an advantage. See if maybe you can pry it off with that one. Sometimes that Again, classic example of Will having a little battle going on. A conscious part of him wants him to do something. At the same time, his subconscious mind is saying something totally to the contrary. If you have these battles going on, personally or business, it's almost always going to be your subconscious mind that wins. The instant I touch your forehead, you can move your hand, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, just for the benefit of your group, eyes wide open, wait. Honestly, as best you can, why couldn't you get your hand off your head? In your own words. Why didn't you ask for referrals? I don't know. Why didn't you pick up that phone? I don't know. You have these crazy little battles going on. 9 times out of 10, you can't even explain why you do what you do. It tends almost always to be that image flying in the back of your head. Any questions about what it is you're seeing?